Okay, so the second step in the sword covers spring points, will be the main thing in this. So if you remember back to the spring points we've only done spring points pointing to 4th, which is straight out of in front. So Charlotte's going to do 8 spring points just out to 4th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the key with those spring points is that the foot that's pointed, you don't put any weight on it. So you should be able to lift that leg up off the ground easily. You don't lean forward on it. If you find that you're leaning forward on it, then practice your spring points with the foot just off the ground. So Charlotte, if you could do spring points where your front foot's not quite touching the ground. If you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what that does is it keeps the weight on the back leg, which is where the weight needs to be. Once your child is able to do it with the weight off that front foot, then they can come back onto the ground. Now with the sword, that second step has spring points, but they're not all done out to 4th. They can be done to 2nd, so they can go to the side like that. So the step in the sword does side, middle, front, middle. So if Charlotte can just jump through without the sword at this stage, just showing hop, side, middle, front, middle, go. Side, middle, front, middle, side, middle, front, middle. So that's the movement they do in the sword. Now that is done over the sword. So if we just move over to the sword, and Charlotte, if you come into quarter 4, yep, and just do side, middle, front, middle. So you'll see the you can put your arms in. So go side, middle, front, middle, side, middle, front, middle. So you can see when she does the side and when she does the front that it goes over the sword. So that's the movement you do in the second step. So it starts with putty bars and then it's all spring points. Putty bar, side, middle, front, middle, change side, middle, front, middle, change side, and then you turn a quarter turn. So that way, yep, and then change feet, side and middle. So even if you try it, just get the movement in your head of the side, middle, front, middle, and try that without a sword first, or without, most of you won't have swords. There are lots of things you can use. You can do chalk on the floor. You can put, if the dads wear ties to work, you can put ties down. You can use strips of paper. Be creative. Tape, anything. So you just be creative and see how you go. And remember, send me your videos.